It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-da-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good day, my friends. It is time for another Modern Monday with me, Lady Prue, or whoever I am when I'm not wearing hoops or at least golden clothing and covering my hair. By the way, I wasn't sure about my hairstyle today, but I've gotten a lot of compliments about it. So, got all these funky little mohawk buns. So I hope you like my little ice cream puffs on top of my head. I'm self-conscious about it. So I'm glad that you're joining me for another night of all request music. We've had so many lovely requests already through Discord and the Facebook page, my Facebook page, facebook.com/lady.prudence.piper. And I even got these links that I could totally put up for you to follow so that you can, find me. If you haven't found me on Facebook or on YouTube, you can always find me in those places. So I'm so glad to have you here, though. William is here. Hello. He's excited about Modern Mondays. Me too. Blondie with the 16-month resub. Thank you. Panda Palmer is with us today. Hi, sis. How are you? And Skylark says hello. Panda Palmer. Oh, and hi, Auntie, from my niece. Sally A says hello. I know your song tonight. We got another one. It's a winner. Yeah. It's going to be great. Thank you for resubscribing, Panda Palmer. Well, meowdy there, Material Squirrel. Glad to have you in the chat. Sir David Percival, hello. I'm excited about your song too. And so the song that was just playing. Oh goodness, what's it called? I'm really not sure what it is. So my friend who I'm staying with, I think just made a phone call, but his Bluetooth is still attached to a device that's in this room. Hilarity might ensue. So reminds you of the Rambling Rover. I can't remember what the title of the song is though. So we'll all find out together eventually. But it was written by Randall Piper with the help of Arthur Rowan. So of Rowan and the Rose, and he's the Rowan the Bard. So it's a great song. I love it so much. I'm so glad that I get to hear it every time I do a show and every time anybody else does a show on this channel. It's a lovely time. Elfier's here. Hi, Elfier. Glad to have you with us. Give my best to Rosie. William says, looks delicious. Well, glad you like the hair. It's delicious. Oh, I could be warrior princess when not Lady Prudence. Yes, well, I'm always that. It's been a while since I've cosplayed Wonder Woman for the show, though, hasn't it? Too long. And Ember loves ice cream. And further down the road, is that what it's called, Elfier? Thank you for paying attention. I'm dreadful at that, as some of you might have noticed. All right, so we've got a good lineup so far. Ooh, and a Panda Palmer with the request. Unicorns are animals. Could we hear the last unicorn? Well, of course you can. You know how much I love that song. All right, so I'll toss you on Panda Palmer. Last unicorn. Haggard unicorn. I'm always going to do that forever and ever because I love that movie and it's iconic, and so am I. How are you all doing tonight? Have you been to a Renaissance fair recently? If you have, write in the comments where you've been to. I'm performing at the Scarborough Renaissance Festival, and I'm also the private musician of the massage booth Blythe Bodyworks down in the Pecan Grove of the Scarborough Renaissance Festival. So you could come by, get a massage, and hear me play a bit, and then have a marvelous day after you've received a lovely massage and some music. What could be better? William knows. Unicorn from the Panda Palmer. Yes, you get me. And Material Squirrel would love the Birds and the Bees. Yay! The Jewel Atkins song. I would love to put that on for you. I hope that's the one. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. That one, hopefully. All right, I'll put you on the list. Material Squirrel, Birds and the Bees. I just looked up the name of that performer. I thought it was the Beatles, but nope. It was Jewel Atkins. Iconic. And Blondie's saying, yes, you usually go to Ren Fair in the fall because you're so close to the Carolina Renaissance Festival. I got to meet you. And so it makes me so happy when I get to meet you. And Scarborough, of course, home of the goddess of music, Lady Prue. William, you're too much. Go on. And Sir David Percival says the New Jersey Fair is this weekend and next weekend. And you can't wait. Oh, I hope you have just the best time. Vince Conaway is on his way there right now. And Material Squirrel wishes that they could make it out to Scarborough. Unfortunately, it's a long drive. And if you have an injury, my darling, well, I hope that it's one that you recover from. And yes, that song, I got it right. Yes. And you could have sworn you heard it by Sam Cooke. Maybe you did. A lot of these songs got passed around a lot. But what's this? Why, it's the drink that will be the feature of Lady Prudence's drinking game. So those of you who may or may not have seen us and played with us before, we're about to start over scrolling the instructions for how to play the Lady Prudence drinking game, What's in Prue's Cup. So step 1, you request a song. Step 2, when I play your song, you get to ask a yes or no question about the contents of this vessel. Step 3, at the end of the night, I'll give you an entire song to whisper 3 guesses to my alter ego, who is in the comments as Harper Prudence at the end of the night. Guesses to excellent. So you'll whisper your 3 guesses to to Harper Prudence, who I've just highlighted here. So you whisper it. We are not sharing our guesses with everyone. Sir David Percival remembers that I have to have a little kilt on. You know what? I really ought to make it. It was just Celtic weekend. I didn't even think about it, but I really ought to put a little bit. I even have a tiny tartan that I could put around. You guys, blowing my mind. So a little tiny tartan to put around this because the seal's just not so great anymore. So I have to protect myself and others. Oh, and here's a drink to your health. Now, some of you, I can neither confirm nor deny what temperature this is until you ask the question when your song is played. And I left my orange soda there last time I visited. Who loves orange soda? I love orange soda. I do. And you're all just so active tonight. Isn't Scarborough just one more weekend? To where do I roam after that? Well, I'll make my way back east, and I get to take my time with it this time. And then I'm going to go to Bonnaroo with my family. And I'm so excited and a little nervous, but also mostly excited because my siblings are all grown up now. And so we all get to hang out as adults and do adult things together. And I'm very excited. Not that kind of, they're my siblings. All right. Just, whatever. So we'll make good choices, I promise. And the Fleetwood Mac's going to be there, I think. Isn't that one of them a panda? And I had a Wonder Woman koozie there. Oh, that's where she was. Thank you. I know you're keeping her safe from me. The Chicks and a whole bunch of EDM bands that my other siblings are super excited about. And finally, I'm going to see what the fuss is all about. I'm excited. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got a week and a half of work to do in Atlanta. And then I'm going back to Ireland. You guys, I'm going to go back to Ireland. It's just for 2 weeks. The last time I went to Europe, I landed in Scotland with $17 in a harp, and I busked my way through 6 countries in 2 months. It was an epic adventure that I blogged entirely on my Patreon, and I took bunches of videos. And so if you subscribe to my Patreon channel, not only will you get access to all those old blogs and videos, but you'll also be able to see me chat about my upcoming stuff. So I guess I should share my link. I wonder what the link is. Sometimes I keep up with my Patreon, and when I go to Europe, I promise I will. Oh my goodness. I think it's patreon.com/Lady Prudence. Find out. Let's find out what happens. Hey, look at that. So, y'all, I do want to give you a disclaimer. I am absolutely dreadful at keeping up with my stuff. But like I said, when I go to Europe, it's so much easier. So, I'm getting the link all typed out. There. Perfect. So very excited. Good choices all. All right, so let's get to the music. We're having such a great time. But then after I come back from Europe, hopefully it will be at the Bristol Renaissance Festival for 2 weeks in Wisconsin, close to Chicago. But I definitely plan to be at the Tuxedo Renaissance Fair, which is to say the New York Renaissance Fair in Tuxedo Valley, New York, where I've been performing every year since 2014. So every fall. yeah, so that's what's new with me. Let me know what's new with you. And I'm gonna start singing some songs and stuff. So we're gonna start with my darling Skylark, so she can have a song before she goes to bed. All right. And I've got your song right here. And then, my darling, you may ask a yes or no question about this drink. Now, some of you might remember that nobody guessed our the drink last week. So if you have a question about that, you may ask it. Ooh. So David Percival is excited about the bands we're going to see. Oh, Material Squirrel, you know I know some songs about cuckoos, some of various family-friendly levels. Ooh, so KTD, In the Jungle, are you talking about the one with the lion sleeping tonight? Because I can play that for you if that's what you're asking for. All right. So I, of course, play a sort of cerebral, introspective version of Blackbird, not the kind that you're used to hearing. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes, learn to see. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to be free. Into the light of the dark black Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings, learn to fly. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to arrive. Into the light of the dark black Wasn't that just lovely? Though I say it myself. And as always, if you have any commentary upon the sound that you're hearing, if you have any suggestions for it, does it need to come up a little bit? Is it good the way it is? Just give me some feedback. However, I can make your experience better. Oh, excellent. So KTD wants the one about the lion sleeping tonight. A very dear concept for all of us. All right, my loves. Someone's sending me a message, but it's all right, but it's not relevant. Very good. Oh, and Sky's got her question up. Is it fruity? Yes. Very good question. All right. Now, next is going to be for Sally. I'm playing a song by The Animals, which is totally within theme. Going to play The House of the Rising Sun. So here is A Drink to Your Health. Material Squirrel with him with the hot take. Now, was that a question about the drink or the performer? I love the way you think. Nicely done. Let's try to even out this coloration. All right, my sweet friends. So, Sally, you may ask a yes or no question about the drink. All right. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. God, I know one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my blue jeans. My father was a gambling man. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor girl. And God, I know I won. I don't know why colors keep going all wonky. We're just going red today, you all. Turning red. Which I heard was a really good movie, so I'm fine with it. Material Squirrel. I go to fair for the queerness. Same. I'm here for it. Is the fruit round? Ish? Specify what you mean by round. All right, Sally, you can do a follow-up. What do you mean by round? Blackbird. Oh, that was the version that you know. So I take my version from I really liked the delivery of Rachel Evan Wood in Across the Universe. I thought her version was so beautiful, and I haven't yet learned how to play the accordion, or I would play that version for you. But still, I do sort of the cerebral version. Yay! Oh, like a ball. No. Because there's round and then there's rounded. Evan Rachel Wood is magnificent. All right, moving right along. All right, so now it is time for Sir William. We're going to have a Katie Tunstall song, The Black Horse and the Cherry Tree. Is it KD or KT? I think it's KT. Whoops. Oh, well, you'll forgive me, won't you? All right, so I usually this usually ends up going well. The lion sleeps tonight. Well, we got there though, didn't we? It is Katie. All right. Oh, Dragonfly made it. Yay. All right. So Black Horse and the Cherry Tree. This song usually goes pretty well through no fault of my own. So hopefully we'll keep up that trend. Oh, good night, Skylark. Thank you for joining us for music tonight. So lovely to have you. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight. Now my heart knows me better than I know myself, so I'm gonna let it do all the talking. I came across a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. I felt a little fear upon my back. He said, don't look back, just keep on walking. When the big black horse said, look this way, he said, hey, little lady, will you marry me? But I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. And my heart hit a problem in the early hours, so I stopped it dead for a beat or two. But I cut some cord and I shouldn't have done that, and it won't forgive me after all these years. So I sent it to a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Now I won't come back 'cause I'm so happy now. Got a hole for the world to see. And I said no, 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 no. I said no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said no, no, you're not the one for me. Said no, 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 you're not the one for me. No, 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 you're not the one for me. Big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. Big black horse, cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart's forsaken me. There we are. Lovely. Thank you, William. Now, William, did you write your question? Oh, do we eat the skin of the fruit? No. It's just not done. All right, our color's just going to be weird tonight, y'all. William says it's better than the original. Oh, you're very kind. I love the way you think. I said, ooh, yeah, drink to your health. All right, so Alfia wants to request A Horse with No Name by America. I'm not sure if I don't know if that would go well for us, Alfia. I'll take a look with it and edit and see if it jogs my memory, but because I can remember like one line from it. I rode down the street on a horse and then wait, I've been through the desert on a horse and then la 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 la. Is that the one? No, babe, I don't got that one. I barely remember any little bits of it. So see if you can come up with another one, though. America did all the songs in The Last Unicorn, and you know I love to do those. So yeah, you get another try. All right, but the next one's for Bambi. And it's time for this song, which is not a Christmas song. It's the one about Jeremiah the bullfrog. Oh, that was a fun misunderstanding. Huh? All right, let's see how I do this. Three Dog Night, is that who it is? By Three Dog Night. Ah, ooh, Bambi, you get extra points for this one because you picked a song that heavily features an animal, Jeremiah the bullfrog, and was written by a band that also features an animal in their name, Three Dog Night. So I'll drink to that. All right, let's see how this sounds, you guys. I didn't have any time to practice today, so it's all just fresh off the cuff today. C sharp, what are you trying to do to me? Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I'm not doing the C sharp. Oh, well, maybe if I do. Or maybe if I do. All righty. I'll do it for you. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine. Never understand a single word he said, but he helped him drink his wine. And he always had some mighty fine wine. Singing joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. If I were the king of the world, tell you what I'd do. Throw away the cars and the bars and the wars. Make sweet love to you. Singing joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Solos, everyone. You know I love the ladies, love to have my fun. I'm a high flyer and a rainbow rider, a straight shooting son of a gun. I said a straight shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the world, joy to you and me. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy to you and me. That went so much better than I thought it would. Especially once I got the. That was like fifth position. Oops. You guys, I'm just delighted by how much better I'm getting at the guitar. Oh, Scully sang the song to Mulder in the X-Files. You know the reason I know the song, the main reason? Because I had heard it before. But what really solidified it in my mind was the Sandra Bullock movie, 28 Days, about her having to go to rehab. And that ended up being like a theme song for her rehab friends. So, yeah, Viggo Mortensen and Steve Buscemi and Alan Tudyk are also in that movie. Y'all, it's a ride. I really enjoyed it. Oh, and that other lady that's always in Sandra Bullock's movies. 10 points to whoever figures out who that lady is. She's a cool lady. I like her. Material Squirrel. Yay for better than you thought it would. Yay. And clapums from Elfir and Panda Palmer. I'm feeling so valid, you guys. Thank you. All right. So now this one is for Zolani. I've never tried playing any version of this song before, but I am so tickled by the idea. So I don't have the lyrics to the Ode to the Unfettered Fowl, so I'm going to have to use these here other lyrics and translate as I go. All right, but I believe in me. In fact, this is probably going to be one of the most accurate translations to the King's English that you'll ever hear. If I can concentrate enough on the song. Again, I've never played it, not once ever. That'll surprise some of you because I've been a musician for like my whole life. But no, I've never actually played the song before. Ugh, I'm going to tune this instrument though. Well, you know what that means. Oh, yeah, I did say foul, didn't I? Good catch, Material Squirrel. There we go. Corrected. Oh, but I left the 5 off. So, all right, one more time. This is getting ridiculous, but that's fine. You love me, I love you. We're all there. There's mutual glorious affection. So when I tune my instruments, of course, you get to ask me a yes or no question. How did that A string get so sharp? Little goblin snuck in. That's with my tuning keys. Meanwhile, the B went flat, so. Oh, Elfir wants When Doves Cry. That wouldn't sound any good. I don't remember it well enough, my love. Let's see. You could do we could do The End of the World by Skeeter Davis again. That one mentions birds. What about Swinging on a Star? I really want to sing Swinging on a Star. Would like to swing on a star. And because there's all the verses are about being different animals, you know? So. And Johnny O asked me anything. Oh, you liked Material. Yeah, Material Squirrel liked The End of the World. I do that so well. Johnny O says, might ask me anything. What activities make you lose track of time? Well, there's the obvious activity. Making sweet music. Beautiful music. Making beautiful music together. I always lose track of time when I'm doing that. But also definitely late stage undiagnosed ADHD. So everything, art, especially music and art, probably. I said music, Material Squirrel. It's fine. So obvious on the music. Yes. So, I mean, it's my life's work. So don't you judge me. Yeah. So music and art for sure. Cooking always takes longer than I think it will. Yeah, those are the main ones right at this point. And you know, getting lost in my thoughts, etc. All right, let's see what we've got. In sooth, if I do leave here on the morrow, wouldst thou still remember me, myself? For I must be hence now, for there are many places I must needs see. Oh, if I linger here with thee, my lass, things could never remain unchanged, as I'm as unfettered as the fowl now, and this fowl cannot be changed, and this fowl cannot be changed, and this fowl cannot be changed. Hey, nonny, 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 no. this feeling canst never change. But prithee take it not so harshly, for God in heaven knows I am to blame. But if I linger here with my lady, all things could never remain unchanged. For I am as unfettered as the fowl now, and this fowl cannot be chained. Nonny, 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 no. Hey, nonny, 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 no. And then they don't do the rest of the instrumental thing at the end. So that's what you'll have to deal with. That's what we've got. Oh, and Blondie did ask a question. Oh, thank you, Sir David Percival, for helping me to catch it. There was a lot of chaos of it. All right, is the fruit orange and green on the skin? Sometimes. And it took Material Squirrel entirely too long to understand what was going on in the song, but you got it from the chorus eventually. I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you. If you'd like to hear a similar treatment to a song, then I highly recommend you look up my band. I wonder if I have it. Voices of Virtue. Let's see. I'll find you the link. Virtue.bandcamp.com, because we have a delightful tune that received the same treatment, and we named it merely Lady of Gold. So I'll pop the link in and see if you can identify what song that was. It was tremendous fun, though. All right, so Zolani, if you asked a question, please post it again. Things got very silly for a little while. So let's see, that was song number 5. So this is song number 6 for Sir David Percival. I've never tried singing this song either. That's the theme of the night. That's the theme of every night, generally speaking. All right, so we're going to try it out. White Rabbit for Sir David Percival. So you may ask a question. So I think we're waiting for a question from Zolani and one for Sir David Percival. White Rabbit. For some reason, whenever I think of the name White Rabbit, I think of it to the tune of Hot Blooded. It's a white rabbit running away. All right. Do I want to sing this in F sharp? I don't know if I do. Let's see. I suppose I could bring it down to E and F, and yes, that brings it. So let's see if I like to sing in that key. you liked it. Did you like all that the aggressive faces I was making? I feel like that's an aggressive face song. So I feel like I made the right choice. Feed your head. All right. I am busting through these songs tonight. We're going to make them happen. Throw up some clapums whenever you see this. All right. Here is a drink to your health. And Johnny O, it's your turn for Small Town by John Cougar Mellencamp. Oh, so David Percival. My timbre was very Grace Slick. You like that, eh? And Fantasy Palette, aka Zolani, wants to know, you were cleaning paintbrushes. Good job. I really need to clean mine and my makeup brushes. I'm way behind on that. Is there soda in there? No. Good question. Oh, tacos from Johnny O. I love tacos. Now look at their little happy little no, they're mad. Those are some angry tacos. Okay. Still delicious though. And Material Squirrel says, "You're really on it tonight, my lady." Thank you. I thought so. All right. Let's look up Small Town. Small Town chords. I think I remember this one well enough to do it. So hopefully it works out, Johnny O. Okay. Sometimes they give you a chord, a strumming pattern. So that's what I'm practicing right now. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Yeah, so like a champ. Sir David Percival wants to know, is it a mixed drink? No. So let's just jump right in. I was born. All right. I was born in a small town. I was born in a small town. I live in a small town. Probably die in a small town. All the small communities. All my friends is a small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is so small town. Provides an opportunity. You're never going to get a recognizable. There's 2, maybe 3 songs that I'll ever do that you'll recognize because I do the iconic introductions. Otherwise, it's just going to be like full strumming from me, and then we all just do our best. Educated in a small town, from the fear of Jesus in a small town. Used to daydream in that small town. Another more romantic is me, but I've seen it all in a small town. Had myself a ball in a small town. Married an LA dog, brought her to the small town. Now she's a small town, just like me. Don't remember where this goes. I cannot forget what it is I come from. Cannot forget the people who love me. I can be myself here in this small town, and people let me be just what I want to be. Nothing against a big town. Still hasty enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed is in a small town, and that's good enough for me. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town. I'm gonna die in this small town, and that's probably where they'll bury me. All right, so we answered that question. Sir David Purcell asked, is it a mixed drink? That's a no. My best is pretty dang good. Well, thank you, Material Squirrel. You can stay. All right. Oh, yay. Now it's a Panda Palmer's song, which is one of my very, very favorites. The Last Unicorn. Now, you all get to make a choice here. Shall I play it on the guitar or shall I get out my harp? Ooh, if I get out the harp, I have to retune it because it's in D now, and so I retuned it from C. So it would be a whole different piece. It would be extra tuning. So why don't we do the guitar? Thank you, Material Squirrel, because tuning is a pain. It's true. I had to retune it because I sang a song for Shakespeare today, and it was in D. So I had to retune my harp so it would be in D, and I don't have levers. So no, just here's a drink to your health. All right. Oh, we've got 1 for and 1 against. So Material Squirrel says guitar. Dragonfly says harp. All right. The next person will be the tiebreaker. All right, Johnny O. Thank you. Johnny O says guitar. All right. So a Panda Palmer, you may ask a yes/no question about the drink while I sing you one of my very favorite songs of all time. She may be old and worn, they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn. When the first breath of winter through the flowers is rising, and you look to the north where the pale moon is rising, and it seems like all is dying, that would lead the world to more. In the distance, hear the laughter of the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm When the last moon is cast over the last star of morning, and the future is past without even a last desperate warning, look into the sky where through the clouds a path is torn. You will see her where she sparkles. It's the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm There, the last unicorn for Panda Palmer. know when Johnny's got his question up. And thank you, Sally, for reposting it so that I'd be sure not to miss it. Does the letter of the name of the fruit begin with the name of the fruit begins with come before the letter L alphabetically? No. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for following Crystal Pepsio. I'm so glad that you had a chance to come and listen. We've got a few more songs. It's an all request show, and you may recognize it from your favorite Renaissance festivals. And if you don't, let me know what Renaissance festivals are nearby, and if you've had a chance to go to them very often. I hope the answer is yes, because, well, that's my whole life. My calling is playing music at Renaissance festivals. All right, so this one's from Material Squirrel, The Birds and the Bees by Jewel Atkins. This is going to be a fun one. Let's see, hopefully. And it's in B flat. But why don't we just put it in A instead? Yeah, this will be fun. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Let me tell you about the stars in the sky and the girl and the guy, the way they kiss on a night like this. When I look into your big brown eyes, it's so very plain to see that it's time you learn about the facts of life, starting from A to Z. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. When I look into your big brown eyes, it's so very plain to see that it's time you learn about the facts of life, starting from A to Z. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love and a thing called love and a thing called love. Yeah, I like that one. We sang that in our middle school 60s medley. What a sweet tune. And a thing called love. All right, so Material Squirrel, you get to ask a question about the drink I'm drinking. And moving right along. Time for Katie D's request. It's going to be In the Jungle, a.k.a. The Lion Sleeps Tonight, a.k.a. the Weemawet song. Let's see what I can find as far as words. It's not too strange and difficult. Oh, you can't find a heart eyes emoji. It's all right. I feel that. Does it have alcohol in it? Oh, yes. I try to let you know if it's non-alcohol night. So you can ask another question. All right. Everybody, a wee moet, 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 a wee on the way, a wee on the way. Oh, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, we know it, 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 oh, we know it. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, we above the way. Oh, we above the way. And that was for you, KTD. I had the wrong comment highlighted the whole time, but. And Materia Squirrel updated their question: is it carbonated? I think so. It fizzes when poured from one vessel to another. Yeah. And 99 dragonflies posted lion sleeping. All right, so my dear friends, we'll wait for so we'll see if KDD can post her question about the drink, and this is our last song of the evening, unless Elfier comes up with another one that he is a song that he'd like to hear. Is the spirit clear in color? It is transparent. If so, hopefully that's what you're asking. Yes. I don't know what you're asking, but that's the answer you're getting. All right, so now we're here for Dragonfly's song. I'm excited about it. I was afraid that there might be parts of the song that were too complicated for me, but it's actually pretty straightforward. So sing along if you know it. I mean, the chords are still a little tricky. Everybody wants to be a cat, because the cat's the only cat knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on a feline, because everything else is obsolete. I swear with a boy can make you wish you were born every time he plays. And with a square in the end, you can send music back to the caveman days. I've heard some funny birds who tried to sing, but the cat's the only cat who knows how to swing. Who wants to dig a long-haired pig or stuff? Who wants to dig a long-haired pig or stuff like that? But everybody wants to be a cat. Swear with a whore can make you wish you were born every time he plays ticky-ticky-ticky with the square in the set. He can send music back to the golden days. Everybody wants to be a cat, because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Well, playing jazz, you always have a welcome mat, because everybody plays a swinging cat. Meow. A cat. Meow. Bonus question. All right, William's hopping on that. Is the fruit usually eaten whole after peeling? No. And Material Squirrel. It was your favorite as a little kid. Oh, yes. It's a Ricky Ticky Ticky. Also a fun movie. All right, then. So now I believe that takes us to the end of our evening. Let's see. So now I need your input. Are we going to, so I've got two songs picked out. Two songs picked out. So I could play you this lovely jazzy little introspective song called Wake Up Little Sparrow, which is quite lovely. And Bambi, I think you would really like it. It reminded me of Skylark. So I could play that, or I could try to play Swinging on a Star. So I'll take your votes now. While you're voting on Sparrow or Swinging on a Star, I'd also like to remind you that I work for tips, and here are my links. So if you want to toss me a few dollars, I've only got one more week at Scarborough Renaissance Festival. That's the Memorial Day weekend. So we will in fact be there Saturday, Sunday, and Memorial Day Monday. It's going to be a long weekend, long hot weekend. And then I will need gas money to get back east and have the rest of my adventures. So, my dear friends, if you can do anything to help me with that, then I would be so very grateful. And at any rate, yes, I'd love to have your help. So, if you can toss a coin to your barge and make it a little easier for me to keep making music and making merry with you, then that would be wonderful. And let's see. And so I'm going to also post. So I'm seeing, ooh, sparrow, sparrow, sparrow. Ooh, yay. Oh, I'm so glad that I get. All right, it looks like I'm going to get to sing Wake Up Little Sparrow by Devendra Banhart. All right. So while I'm singing, then you may whisper your guesses to Harper Prudence right there in the comments. If you don't know how to whisper, you click on the name and then it should say whisper. And then you can choose the option to whisper. And then it'll open a little chat box and you can just say things privately to me so that everybody else doesn't see your guesses. So what I want from you is to identify the fruit and identify the type of beverage. All right? All right. So this is Wake Up Little Sparrow by Devendra Banhart. Wake up, little sparrow. Don't make your home out in the snow. Don't make your home out in the snow. Little bird, oh, don't you know your friend flew south many months ago? way up against the sky. Wake up, little sparrow. Don't make your home out in the snow. Don't make your home out in the snow. Yeah, a friend of mine sent that to me. She sent a video of her singing it, and she had just the loveliest, most verdant velvet bluesy voice. She sang that song to me during the quarantine, and it really stuck with me. So I hope you like it too. All right. So it's by Devendra Banhart, sorry. But she sings it a little more gruffly than that, but my friends sing it sweetly. So that's how I sing it. All right, time to judge. Ooh, such good guesses. Oh. Excellent. Marvelous. Oh, thank you for playing along, my friends. William had some very bold choices, and those all sound delicious. I'm a fan. Ooh. Excellent guesses, all of you. Some of you came very close indeed, but I think this is the last one that I have, so I won't be able to do it next week. Oh, and I've also got some bad news. Next week, I'm going to be performing on Memorial Day Monday, and thus will not be able to do my live stream. So I'm so sorry to let you know. I have to tell you like this, but there won't be a Memorial Modern Monday. But look on my Bandcamp page and listen to Barbarian at the Gate if you would like to hear the song that I'm going to try to sing as often as possible on that day. Barbarian at the Gate was written by a friend of mine about another friend of mine who was born a barbarian, and as soon as he was of age, he enlisted in Her Majesty's Marine Corps, and he went on many missions in service of Queen and country. And I'm very happy to say he never failed to return. So this is the song that I like to sing when we are thinking of those who we've lost in the battles over the years, to remind us to be grateful for the ones that we still have with us and to take good care of them. Oh, money comes first. Also, I mean, I will be dead and in a terrible signal, so I'll be a little dead at the time. But I've posted that song in the comments so that you can go right to it and listen to it if you like. All right, my friends. So, as I was about to say, I don't think I have another one of these, so I won't be able to drink it again. It was a mango cider. So some of you guessed all kinds of mango things and orange things, and Alfir, I hope that Rosie feels better. But it was, the proper combination was mango plus cider. You all did so great, and we'll have another tryst again in a couple of Mondays. And I miss you all whenever I don't see you, so take good care of each other. If you come to Scarborough Fair, come and say hello to me next week, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Wear comfortable shoes and light clothing, and we get ready to sweat. But yes, I suppose that about does it for tonight. So, my sweet friends, we who travel in the service of the Queen, we learned long ago that we do not say goodbye. Goodbye is too final. Instead, we say, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.